Hello everybody and welcome back to another Marvel Snap video. Today what I have for you is some like She-Hulk with giant control. I got this from Jeff Huglin's best decks video. I think it's really good. I like this type of deck a lot. I've played a lot of this type of deck in the past with like Storm Lockdown, with Sunspot and stuff like that. I really love like She-Hulk control type deck. She-Hulk is just like one of my favorite cards in the game, one of the best design cards in the game. And I think it's super fun. I think this is like one of the better missions you can be, like one of the better decks you can be doing for your weekend missions, especially if you have She-Hulk. Or sorry, not She-Hulk. The giant card, whatever it's called, Super Giant. This deck is really solid. I mean, basically, it just aligns with your game plan so well, having the Super Giant in your deck, where turn 5 you always want to pass as the She-Hulk deck, basically. Turn 4 you slam Super Giant, and then you get to pass on 5 into She-Hulk. Against Annihilus, it's super good. I like eat up Annihilus in this video. It's really cool. Against Thanos, Leech decks, type like that, it's very good as well. Super Giant's actually like super strong against a lot of decks that really care about their turn 5, which most decks do. Just this deck cares about its turn 5 in a different way, where you want to be passing for your turn 5. Sarah Control also has a really tough time against Super Giant because you get to Super Giant their Sarah. Also, you have Armor and Cosmo to stop their like Killmonger, She-Hulk, stuff like that. You also have Goose, which is very useful in some matchups, but obviously like Zabu's a card that's everywhere. Zabu can be really difficult to beat sometimes. Iron Lad and Darkhawk can get under the Goose with Zabu in play. But overall, I thought this deck was really fun. I think it's really good too. Definitely give it a try. Let me know what you think. I really like Super Giant. I know a lot of people didn't like Super Giant that much, but I feel like if you don't like playing meta decks, Super Giant is really good. But if you play like you know, established meta decks, Super Giant doesn't seem that good because it just like completely ruins your setup basically. But if you like to like attack meta decks, like if your style of deck building is more to attack meta decks, I feel like Super Giant's a really good card. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you all soon. That's like a Silver Surfer or something. I kind of like this more. I think I'm gonna play it. I think I prefer it a little bit. Say have like Killmonger, Silver Surfer, anything like that. This is like the only like way I feel like we would lose this game. That would 100% potentially have gotten us, actually. If you think about it, right? Like, because Miss Marvel doesn't make this bigger, and they're very likely to hit here. At least they're gonna hit here once, and then it's more likely they're hitting here twice than anywhere else, because they can hit 3 targets here, 3 targets here, 4 targets here. Early Sunspot, I feel like, is pretty good. Could be a problem. I'm just gonna guard the Sunspot for now. Clean. That makes this probably not my location to win. I think I'm just gonna storm this and then just like try to win these two. Like storm here, Super Giant here, pass on 5. That doesn't seem that bad.
Wind, aid my hand.
Like what else? All right. Have I decided I'm losing this by so much where I can play this here? No. I don't hate this too. And then just pass. I did miss a draw, which can be pretty important. I don't really feel comfortable enough to snap, but I don't like want to leave either. I can win this location still, which isn't all bad. So I definitely could be getting Annihilus. Gonna soak. Wherever they play their card on 5 here is probably where the Annihilus is, and that's probably just where I will Cosmo if I draw Cosmo. You have other options, of course. I'll see. Like if they Annihilus here, I don't think I'm that poorly set up. And if they Annihilus, we still haven't seen what card they've Selened, keep in mind also. So I think this is likely to be the Annihilus lane. I do draw the She-Hulk. So how many stats is this? So this is how many stats do we think we need? What do we think we have to play more for? And it doesn't have to be like this either. I mean, I definitely need to put both of these in different spots. It's just the thing. This already has 6 is my thought process. Also, they might think they're getting 10 across. I think this wins it most of the time. I'm at 4 here. I don't think it's easy for them to beat. Especially if like their way of getting more power there was to put like a -3. I think I'm fine. Yeah. Man, the Supergiant is actually so good against like these Annihilus decks. We still never saw the card, I don't think, that they hit with Selene on their side, right? Because that hood wasn't Selene, I don't think. But like, I like the fact that Supergiant we can just play on 5 and like completely attack them like this is really, really good. Oh, well. Oh, good. There's like basically no way about this. I think I do just want to armor here though. Maybe not. I mean, they're probably not a Killmonger deck with Nebula actually. There's a world where Supergiant's like really good against them too, actually. Oh, these locations are just kind of terrible for me, huh? Move the Mindscape. What are the odds they're gonna limbo me? Pretty good. I do feel like it's pretty good. And I can just dump my hand.
Wind, aid my hand.
Unlucky. Next turn I can sacrifice both of these. Like sacrifice then play this. So I think I'm more inclined to do something else. Like I could... Then I could... Like this seems pretty solid. Arrow. And then like these cards are not very good for them. And if they do Mindscape me, I think I'm fine because I just pass on turn 6, right? If they magic me. I think they want to magic me too. The shield. Maybe not. So obviously it depends what they drew, but they actually just don't have enough stats to beat me middle, right? If I do this. I have their Hulk and Infinite too. They played She-Hulk. They could have drawn my She-Hulk and play it for 10, but that doesn't beat me here. I think this is me winning. That's fine. That was a close one. I feel like it's not often you choose to let them get the Mindscape hand, but I feel like it was just so bad for both of us. Like, because I know we're both a She-Hulk deck, they don't know we're both a She-Hulk deck probably, but this is really cool. My game is so laggy. Holy brother. I'm gonna keep this in my hand as long as I can to hopefully limit their ability to play what do you call it? Like to so that way they're just bouncing the same, they're hitting the same target with the pig. This I could maybe pull out later. I can go storm into a Mega Red and I can GF here later. That seems really good. And then they can't really play in here. I mean, they have Zabu, so I guess they do have some agency on this. I still don't think this is that bad. I mean, I guess I'm making this weaker for myself, but I'm like very likely to draw She-Hulk now. I kind of like where this is going. I'm gonna say, I think this is fine. I think I'm just like very likely to win right with Omega Red, right? Like, because I'm gonna put 7 stats on the right, and then potentially Jeff. It makes it less likely for sure. Not ideal. So now maybe I reevaluate. Is there a way I can fill right? I can do this into play Jeff to block the Annihilus. How they hawk me. Well, at least with this line, I'm winning right through Annihilus, right? Let's just winning these two. I guess they can't play Annihilus here, right? And then I just have to win here. If I just pass like this, I can play She-Hulk if I draw She-Hulk into here for 3, and then I can go like Cosmo plus that. That seems like the best line. And I can move Jeff. Okay, I actually feel like we played this game really well. Be likely to win. They could Annihilus me, which would be I have a choice. Can I play around Annihilus? No, right? I will simply just lose to Annihilus. Alright, I really think we executed that game really well. I mean, it was close. I didn't think they were likely to have an Annihilus, like if they're in this Darkhawk package, but I feel like we played that really well. I don't believe you. Well, do you hit him with the GG? I don't know how to interpret that. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like that worked well, and we get to show off the She-Hulk split.